Everything that we've been through has made us.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of 904 Fishing. I'm out here again at Jacksonville Beach. We're going to be hoping to go for some bigger sharks this time. I'm waiting for the tide. It's in the process of going down right now. So we're waiting for that to go down a little bit. I think the bite will pick up once we do that. And yeah, just hoping to hook up. So, first fish of the day. I'm sure it's kind of windy, but that is the first fish of the day. A little whiting. We're gonna go ahead and throw this on the shark rod and use this for bait. Hooked up into the second fish. This one hit it really hard. No idea what it is. How about the teeth? Look at the teeth, see it? That little fang there? It's a trout. Nice, good catch. We're gonna take a picture and get it released. We're gonna let it go real quick. Oh, he's gone. Okay, he's ready. Awesome. Second fish of the day, let's get more. Running, it's running. It's windy, sorry. Oh, is that a nice trout? Oh, that might be a nice trout. What is that? Oh, it's a ladyfish. Wait, hang on, hang on. Yeah, that's a big old ladyfish. I think.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's what it is. I don't know. Hang on, here. There you go. So, third fish? Third fish of the day?
Mine is actually kind of crazy.
This is a spot.
Ooh.
This is a species I misidentified in my last video. Somebody told me that little spot, wait, hang on, where is it? We're on this side? Oh, wait, no, okay, I guess this is a croaker, because normally the spots and croakers look just alike, but spots have a black spot right there, so this just must be a croaker, and you can hear it maybe.
Yep.
You can hear it?
I can hear it.
Alright, well, we're gonna let this guy go. He's not really good for much, so we're gonna just let him go.
This will be 5, right?
I think so, 5 or 6.
5.
Yeah, he's still on there. Oh.
Is it a croaker?
Not a bad one. Alright.
Fifth fish of the day. Fourth bait. Right?
Yep. Alright, Kimber with another one. Oh yeah, you definitely got something on there.
Really hot. Oh, there it is.
Bring it in, see what we got. Little whiting.
My first one.
First ever whiting for Kimber, nice. There we go. Alright, we're gonna take a picture, let him go. Kimber's next fish. Spot? Yep, that's a spot. You can see it. Right there. Nice fish. Are we gonna let him go or use him as bait?
You're gonna use it.
I'm gonna use him as bait. Fantastic.
Third fish.
Kimber's third fish of the day.
Didn't even get to put the bail down.
Nice. Good cast.
Is that a whiting?
Yeah, it's a whiting. Big one, but yeah. Those guys swimming right there just swam all the way across in front of us here and blocked everything. That's just part of them. But yeah, so those guys just hit both of our lines over there. So now we have to reset them. That's cool, it's whatever.
Let this guy go?
Yep, let him go. There he goes, perfect. Nice, good job.
So we potentially have a shark on the line. Oh, there we are.
Shark.
A little bonnet head?
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. Here comes the people.
Bonnet head. What is it? Bonnet head.
Bonnet head.
Bonnet, like a baby's bonnet.
Oh, I gotcha.
So there's a little bonnet head that we got. So we're gonna let him go now. And you always want to make sure sharks are good or resuscitated before you let them go.
Make sure he goes. He's trying.
There he goes, he's gone. Good, good release.
A little spot. Look at him.
Little spot. 8th fish of the day?
Something like that, 7th or 8th.
8, 9? Honestly, I cannot remember.
Little spot.
See right there?
Good job, babe.
Little spot? Oh, okay, all right.
Okay, well, I guess it's time for him to go.
Kimber with another baby whiting.
Oh, he's so tiny. Look at him.
Definitely keeping him for bait. I could use a refresher bait on a shark rod.
Yeah, I could definitely use that.
Oh God. Nice catch, babe. That's a parasite on Kimber's shark that she just caught on a piece of whiting head, actually. That was about as big as his head. So it's kind of surprising.
Umbilical scar. It's very healed.
I don't know if you can see that, but alright, we're gonna get her put back in just a second.
Yes.
Sharp nose, apparently. There he goes. Okay. Woo! Nice. Sick. Alright, so this is our fish. It's our ladyfish here. This is an unregulated species in Florida, so it means you can keep whatever size you want. We decided to keep this one. We're going to make ladyfish cakes out of it. First thing I'm going to do is rinse it, get some of the slime off of it so that it's easier to grip. So the first thing you're going to do is find the pectoral fin. You cut right behind it, straight down, till you hit the backbone. Now these fish, it might not be a lot because they are kind of a smaller fish, so once you hit it, you're good to go. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your knife and you're going to run it all the way down the backbone on the right side of the fish. Once you get past the butt, you can poke your knife through and then go out the tail. And then once you've got your primary cut made, you're going to run your knife down through and just let the knife do the work, going through the meat of the fish. Find out where the meat stops. You're just going to run your knife down, letting the knife cut. So you're just going to run it all the way down so you can peel it out as you're cutting, and you're just going to go all the way down the length of the fish. Once you get the ribs, and you feel it come up, you just want to glide the knife right over the ribs. So I know these are the ribs right here in this line, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to cut right over them to completely avoid them so I don't have any bones in my meat. So that's one fillet, but the actual ribs, the actual fish that we're going to make is we're going to scrape all this meat off and we're going to make cakes with them. We have to go get some more ingredients before we do that, so right now we're just filleting it. But yeah, that's one of the fillets right there. Alright, so that's more or less our second fillet. The thing about ladyfish is since the meat is so just mushy, you can get a spoon and scrape that off and scrape as much meat as you want off it, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to act like this was my idea either. This is something I got off of a website, so this is what it said to do. You fillet them and then you scrape as much of the meat off if you can of the skeleton and the fillets, so there you go. It is a very mushy fish though, good lord. Alright, we'll throw this fillet away as well. That's just straight skin right there. So once you're done with that, you're going to kind of feel through it, put it in a bowl, chill it while you mix your other ingredients. It's now later, we've gone to the store. We're going to get a couple stalks of celery, break those up, cut those up, and then put them in. I'm probably only going to do 3. That's Alright, we're going to finely chop the celery. We're going to set all the celery aside for later. Now we're going to get a 1/3 cup mayonnaise. We're going to add 1 egg to that, as well as a tablespoon of lime juice. And finally, you're going to add the fish. Once you've got the fish all mixed in here, you're going to let it sit for an hour to set. Okay, so now that our mixture is kind of solidified up, we're going to make patties, which I don't know how because I've never done this. I'm just going to drop it in there and, okay. I guess like that, I don't know. Alright, now we're going to move them over to the pan. Alright, so after about 2 to 3 minutes, you start seeing it getting kind of brown on the underside. You want to flip those over. Alright, once they've been sufficiently cooked, the plate with paper towels on it, and you can just transfer them directly to that. Be careful if you're using a non-stick pan. I'm using a fork in it, but I'm being cautious not to touch the bottom or the sides of the pan with it so that I don't scrape away the non-stick. Okay, so this is the finished product. Last time I did a catch and cook, I didn't actually show you guys like what it looked like when we were done, but that's the finished product there. They still feel a little warm, but overall they should be pretty good. I think I'll try some. We got some hot sauces here we're gonna use. We got some tapatio, some I don't know, these are special ones. This one's really good. I've had this one, the jalapeno pineapple one, and the other two. So alright, you wanna try some? What do you think of it?
It's good.
Good?
It's
Weird?
limey.
Limey?
Mm-hmm.
Bad?
No, I like it.
Okay. Alright, well, my turn now. I'm gonna try some. So I'm just gonna get a bite here.
Those are good.
Surprisingly delicious. I use LadyFish as a bait usually, but she wanted to try making them, and I'm like, you know, I've never actually eaten LadyFish, so I looked up and they said the meat was so mushy, this is the best thing to do with it. It's pretty good. We're gonna get some hot sauce, eat this up. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this, like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna do some more catch and cooks, I believe, so let me know what species you want to see down in the comment section below. Till then, I will see you guys later. Peace.